Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am drenched from my run. It's raining here in Boston, and I sat here thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie, I sat here thinking about it. Mm. But I finally got out there. You can see it in my run report, my little run report. I was just standing there like, I do not want to go out there. But you know what? The feeling that you get from surmounting those odds, even though the rain won't last, even though it'll turn into a bright sunny day, the fact that I got up and stood up and pressured myself through that, it means something to me. It means something to me. So I say. So anyway, that's it. Hey folks, uh, welcome to Get Rich 101. Shout out to New Thought Media Network. I believe Mom said it's that way. I hope you guys can hear me today. I hope you guys can hear me today. There was a glitch with StreamYard. They had this big blue banner they were sending out to everybody, but they got it ready in time for Melissa Moore's class, but I don't know what happened with mine. So I hope you can hear me now. I hope you can hear me now, and I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go as if you can hear me now. Okay, so where am I? Where am I? I am in the man cave. 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 There's some fun things in here. The fun things in here. My neighbor in in uh, my basically my neighbor in New York. My neighbor in New York works for Uncle Nearest. And look at this. Look at this. I had to send her a picture of this. Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest is a black owned liquor. And and let me just sidebar real quick. Not only is it a black owned liquor, the story is that Uncle Nearest, as he was called, that was the man's name, was called Uncle Nearest, and he. Let me see if I get this right now, because I've been to the distillery, I've taken a tour. I'm just trying to get the engines to lock into place now. All right, so he was Jack Daniels master distiller, not a slave, not a slave, a master distiller. And they worked together. They worked together. The Uncle Nearest family was one of the wealthiest of his time because they were not slaves, right? Oh, Steve. Mm, sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, I guess that's the Lord's way of telling me to move on. Move on. Okay, so anyway, lots of things here. There's Uncle Nearest here. There's Roxbury rum here. Roxbury rum. It's my father's own liquor. There's all kinds of things here. Anyway, what we would what we were talking about yesterday was was the theme. The theme that that Mama Janet gave us as an idea is to have a theme. And honestly, it's been the same theme. It's been the same theme. The theme is how can we how can we progress? How can we move ahead? How can we take care of ourselves with the upcoming president? And I found that in and of itself is enough of a question. And I swear to you, it's been an interesting topic for everyone. So anyway, we were talking about that, and we were talking about what's that coin? What quist? Bit quick blink. My what is it? My Binksys. Okay, now that was a word what I was not expecting to have difficulty on. So that's not on my list, Mom. That's not on my list. I just knew that I would have it that 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 thing on it's cryptocurrency, and it's Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember this name. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. All right, add that to the list, Mom. Add it to the list. So Bitcoin. So we added that to the list yesterday because big Bitcoin was a, was the was the focus of activity on 60 Minutes. On 60 Minutes, can you believe that? On 60 Minutes, now that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So anyway, if you missed 60 Minutes, go back and watch it. I think it was Sunday or something, but go back and watch it. It was amazing, and they talked about Bitcoin. Right now, I got to talk about it because 60 Minutes just talked about it. The 60 Minutes just talked about it. So I got to get back in here again. I get back in here again. So here we go. What I did, what I did is what I suggest you do. What I did is thank you, Rev Melissa. Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you, Carl, for calling me the money wizard. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so what I got from the well, if you put if you saw the 60 Minutes, put one in the chat. Just let me know if I'm talking to people who have seen it in the chat. Anyway, what was interesting is that the person was talking about all the things that were happening with Bitcoin, all the things that happened with Bitcoin. But what I did is what I suggest you do. What I suggest you do. And what did I do? I called in the expert. I called him the quarterback, as my father just called him. Called in the quarterback, and that means my financial advisor. My financial advisor, right? Because there's so much energy coming towards Bitcoin now. So much energy. Like everybody wants to not miss out. Everybody wants to give you a little something for you to try this out. You try this out, you can try this out. But no. What you need to do is not be referring to your friends, right? You need to be referring to the experts. Now, I'm saying this because last time I referred to my friends. I did. I did. I did. It did not work out that well, right? I was just like, what? 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 Okay, let me get some Bitcoin. Let me get some Bitcoin. I was buying all this stuff, right? Now, mind you, it benefited me because I didn't sell. When the things happened to me, I was like, all right, well, when I say when things happen to me, I mean that when the I'm just calling the U-turn. Because when the stake was going up, it's going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And all of us thought we were going to be millionaires by Friday, by this weekend, right? But up and up and up. And then it came down and came down, came right down, right there. And it went like this, right? I did not sell. I did not sell. I was like, forget it. I said, forget about it, but I didn't sell it. And so eventually, with this upcoming surge of interest in Bitcoin, it has gone up. And I've been selling as it's been going up. Selling as it's been going up. Because why? Because I don't want to get caught in that U-turn again. I don't want to get caught in a U-turn again. So I am selling my Bitcoin as it goes up. Right? So that's important. That's important. And also it's important to have an expert, have someone who is what's the word? What a savant, I think. I think a savant, right? Who knows these things. Now, my um, my wealth advisor, who's all my family's wealth advisor now, because I've referred him to everybody. Talk to him, talk to her, talk to them, talk to them. I referred him to everybody. Is he's not that savvy on crypto, but he has some recommendations. This was Monday. I saw 60 Minutes on Sunday. I called. Well, Dad actually called him. I should call him on Monday, right? So so wait, what was my train of thought? what was my train of thought? He he. Oh man, Bitcoin. Bitcoin. He was saving his stuff. Oh man, what? Jägermeister. I'm reading the names of liquor. uh, okay, okay, it's coming back to me now. Okay, so he didn't have that much to say about Bitcoin, right? About cryptocurrency in general. But he, as a part of Charles Schwab, mind you, has a stance on crypto because Charles Schwab is Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab is huge. It's a huge company, right? So they have different rungs. So he advised my dad to stay where you are. Don't do anything to Pops. Don't do anything. He said, Pops was like, you sure, You sure, Mr. Quarterback? Mr. Quarterback? Like, yeah, I'm sure, right? And then he let him go. And for me, he gave me a a, I don't know what to call it, but basically in a thing that I could do for 2%. 2%, right? That's what he's giving me out of all the money that's going on. He gave me 2%, right? Now that's extremely helpful because it gives me a a plan, right? Because all these things that other people are offering, all these things that other people are offering are just you just give up over your money. But they're saying, hey, keep your money where it's doing the best good, where it's doing the most good. And also, if you really want to, 2%. 2%. Also, in addition to this, he sent me an email which had different kinds of uh, cryptocurrencies that we could buy into. I mean, there were all kinds of stuff. I was like, what? I was blown away, right? And so I was happy about that. Um, and yeah, there were some good things there. So I didn't do anything. I'm still just exploring. I would like to. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet. Not sure if I'm going to do 2% of my Charles Schwab money into that because what I've got is I've got the money from my actual cryptocurrency. Like I've got actual money from Bitcoin, right? So I think I'm going to use that money and convert it, and sell it, put it into the main thing at Charles Schwab, and then put out 2%. I think I may do that. Maybe, maybe I'm going to continue to sell my Bitcoin. That's it. I'm not trying to find out what anybody else has, what anybody else has. It's a big plan. No, I am trying to get it and sell it. Well, actually, I have it already, but I'm trying to sell it as it rises. As it rises, sell it. 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 Now that I must note that is because I am a trader now. I am a trader now, and so my day trading philosophy has has come over to this now. Because last time I was dealing with Bitcoin, I was just trying to get some money, get some money, get some money. But now I'm about to save it. About I am about to sell it for more, sell it for more, sell it for more. So that's been my complete modus operandi shift. All right. All right. So that was the main thing, right? That was the main thing to respond to 60 minutes in terms of how you need to respond to it. And I know you got friends. I know you got friends telling you, hey, come talk to me about this. Let me come talk to you about this, this crypto, whatever. No, no. You talk to your financial advisor and do what they say. That's it. That's it. And if you already got some, or you get a little bit, just get Bitcoin. Don't get into all these other things. Get Bitcoin and and sell it as you buy it. Sell it as you buy it. So you are to end up with a mountain of cash and a little bit of Bitcoin. A mountain of cash and a little bit of Bitcoin, not a mountain of Bitcoin and a little bit of cash. You don't want that. You want the other way around. You want the other way around. All right. All right. So yeah, so that's what I got. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. That's my dad coming downstairs in case you can't hear him. Um, yeah, I think that's it. That's it. I think I want to talk about the the uh, the Bitcoin, and I want to talk about oh people trying to get money. Well, let me just say this: trying to get money with the upcoming president is easier than we think. It's easier than we think, right? Because people are not thinking that way, right? Because once you ask somebody, hey, what can I do to help myself help myself with my finances? How can I help myself with my finances with the upcoming president? When you phrase it that way, people respond at a higher level, right? At a higher level. People don't respond, talk about whatever he did. No, people respond at a higher level. And so that in and of itself has engendered itself to different causes, right? So people have been talking to me about, I mean, life insurance, I mean, real estate. Like people are just talking about things. But let me say this so I can make it clear. My wealth advisor has said that we're fine because he has done what my dad called what do you call it? If I don't know, if something in the middle, something in the middle. But he basically has put our stuff in a portfolio that's built on what we know from the president last time he was in office, and the things that he got. And it's all easy. It's all like, don't. Right? But you asking the question is really the question. Asking the question, how can I benefit from this president? And that's what you got to do. You got to ask yourself the question. Once you ask yourself the question, once you start asking other people the question, they respond at a higher level. Like, I can't explain this enough. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just like moving along, just complaining and all that stuff, all that noise, you're going to be unable to get to this higher level of things working out right. Things working out right. Now I told you I've had two men that I followed up with. Both of them young black men. Both of them both of them kind of hard way to go. Both of them homeless, right? Homeless. Homeless, right? Both of these black men became millionaires. Became millionaires the last time this president was president. Millionaires because they focused on the money. They focus on the money. So I invite you, don't be worried about what everybody else is complaining about. Don't be worried about the complaints. They're going to happen. You can join in if you want, but be focused on the money. Be focused on the money because you got to take care of you. You have to take care of you. All right? You got to be ready. You got to be ready. All right. So that's what I had to say. I just want to give a shout out to Tandy. Tandy came by, friend of mine from I guess I mean, I don't really recall, but she's stayed steady and stayed steady in terms of trying to reach out to me. And yeah, and she's been good. And the funny thing is, funny thing is, oh wait a minute, wait. I sold a little bit of my Bitcoin when it went way up. Now, do you mean now, Reverend Mal? Do you mean now? Because this is it. This is the time. This is we- so. Here it is. This is what you want to do. You want to sell your Bitcoin when it went way up, whenever that was, whether it was this time or first time, doesn't matter. You want to sell that Bitcoin when it goes way up, right? But you want to you, you gotta get rid of the cow, like the cow that's you getting milk from. You try to get rid of the cow. Don't get so in the name of the cow, the Bitcoin, that you want to keep the Bitcoin. You got to get rid of the Bitcoin cow. I just came up with that. I don't know. But anyway, you want to get rid of the cow. You want to get the nectar, right? And you want to get rid of the cow because you don't want this to happen. What happened to me to happen to you next time? You want to be down at the end at the bottom of that bottom of that U-turn, at the bottom of that U-turn. All right, you don't want that. You don't want that. All right. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it. I keep on getting messed up on my things. I see that you could hear me though. I see that you could hear me, and so I'm going to call it for today. But thanks for calling me Money Wizard, Red Melissa, and I appreciate that. And I will keep on keeping on, man. And I've got to end this message by saying you've got to talk to your wealth advisor. You've got to talk to your wealth advisor. If you don't have one, you need to get one because I did not have one. I did not have one until recently, and I've talked to them all the time. I talk to them all the time because I'm trying to get my mind focused on what's happening around me, and just the fact that I'm asking is making the difference. Just the fact that I'm asking is making the difference. All right. All right, folks. So remember that now is better than perfect. I know I talked about my mess ups today, but now was better than perfect. I got in here and I did something. I did something. All right. So, all right. I'll see you. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. So I'll see you with B King. All right. All right. I'll see you later.